All right, this is TJ, and we're talking about a pick that we made. We were at a garage sale here in Kalispell, and boy, this was probably one of the coolest garage sales I've ever been at. It was a couple of probably late 20-something guys, and they had at this garage sale, it was majority of it was hunting stuff, fishing stuff, camping stuff. They had guns, bows, duck blinds, they had waders, they had telescopes, they had another, along with a lot of other fun stuff, they had this huge collection of remote control cars. And I loved
They had a huge collection.
Yes, had. And so I know a little bit about them, and I really enjoyed them when I was younger. And when I was in my early 20s, I had kind of a souped up one similar to these, so I really enjoyed them. So anyway, I was talking with these guys, and they had them for sale. This was Sunday, and they had them for sale, and they hadn't sold anything. And so I just, I told them there's no way I'm going to be able to buy them. We don't have room. Anyway, long story short, for $70, we got all you see here. And
so take us through what.
Well, there's let's see, 6 remote control vehicles. There are a couple that are in several states of disrepair, but this is what's called a rock crawler, and so this one is not like a high-speed one that zooms around. It actually crawls up, things, berms. People get it to crawl up. If it's inside, they'll put a couple cushions down. They'll crawl up the couch and stuff like that. So there's two. There's this one. There's this one. Again, they're in several stages of disrepair. This is basically what they look like, really, without the body. The body on them. But they have most of the stuff that's needed. They got the engines, the speed controllers, the servos for the steering. They just don't have batteries and stuff. This is another rock crawler. This is a complete one, and all it's missing is just a little piece here off the one of the front springs, and they didn't have one here at the hobby store in Kalispell, but it's about a $4 piece or a $5 piece. And this is a low C, I think they call it a 1/18 rock crawler. There are probably people that know a lot more. There are people that know a lot more about this, but this one's got the waterproof controllers and all the fancy stuff on it. And this one alone, if you were to buy this new with the controller, which I have, it's probably about $200 to $300 new. And these things are cool because they actually have the wheels, and they have the wheel lock, so that it actually locks the rubber to the wheel. So there's 3 of those. Then there's a couple more traditional.
Bring that bag over.
Bag. And then there's a cool bag they threw that into. It's one of those things where I bought a little bit of stuff off them, and they said, well, how about I bought these two off of them, and I was going to buy them for 40 bucks with the batteries and controllers, and they said, well, how about another 30 bucks? We'll throw everything in. I was like, oh, okay. So anyway, this is called a Traxxas Stampede. It's a 2-wheel drive, and it needed a couple pieces and parts. I went down to the parts store, and I think I spent 20 bucks on this one for the parts to go into it, and then got it all together, and it works fantastic. It goes very, very fast. Probably 30 or so miles an hour, a lot faster.
You show us?
Yeah, I can. How about we'll do a video a little bit to show you, because we got stuff everywhere here. But yeah, and they're a lot of fun. And so this one is a fully operational one. And that's a Traxxas Stampede. And then this one, there's a controller for that one. And then this one is called a Traxxas Slash. I think it's a Slash. And it's again, it's a 2-wheel drive, but it has an upgraded motor in it called a Castle motor and Castle speed controller, which those in and of themselves are about 90 bucks. just for that. And then this car, if you were to go buy it again, the two-wheel drive is about 300 bucks, 350 bucks. And then it has the upgraded motor in it and stuff like that. It's also got an upgraded controller that has the 2.4 gigahertz, you know, so it doesn't need a big long antenna like the other ones. And so there's that, and then there's yeah. So, well, over here you can see there's probably here's one of the small ones. Here's one of the mini ones, and this is cool. This is more just like a normal toy. You know, these are probably 20 bucks at a Radio Shack or something like that. They're actually a lot faster than the you know, real cheapo ones. It actually goes pretty fast, but it's just regular battery powered. But then it's got these are all the different controllers that were. They're in the shadow there. Part of it. Oh, that's all right. I don't know if you can see them. Anyway, there's all the controllers that he just threw. He said, "Yeah, this is all it." So you just started taking stuff. This is a charger called an MRC Superbrain 959. I think they're, you know, 70 to 100 bucks new for those. And then over here is this is in pieces and parts of some other one that I don't even know. And this is all tires, wheels and tires. Some of them brand new, never been put on. Rock crawler tires and weighted beadlock tires. You know, just tremendous amount of stuff. And of course, this is one of those things that had we had a house and stuff like that, it'd be a lot easier to do. But now I bought it here in Kalispell, we're getting ready to leave, so I'm trying to consolidate, get down to what we can, and then sell some stuff. There's a couple other things over here. This is just a toolkit that has some of the stuff in it that came with it. This is it's even in the box. This is an MRC Superbrain 989, you know, the 137 bucks, brand new. It's got all the stuff in it. It's even got the manual in it. So that'll charge all the fancy batteries. They have these new batteries, though they're new to me. I didn't know a whole lot about them, called LiPo, and it's lithium polymer. And then there's another charger that came with it, and this one's kind of cool. It's called the Electrifly Titan Junior, and it has the LiPo balancer and interface. And again, this is, you know, another 150 bucks for this sort of stuff. So if you were to buy it new, and then there's just all sorts of parts and stuff. So anyway, it was a great pick. We'll have to keep you updated, let you know if and when I sell anything, and then you know, just kind of keep you up to date and see what happens from this. And I probably shouldn't have got all this stuff, but, you know. Anyway, that's the pick from Kalispell.